So Inkscape is a vector editing program, which means it describes lines and points rather than individual pixels, which is a bitmap. Vectors are especially useful because it tells the laser cutter to go from the one point to the next, cutting along it, rather than having to do individual pixels. Vectors make it much faster. So today we're going to be designing a keyring to be cut out. I think I'll have a nice circle as my keyring, so you can draw your circle to begin with, and then click on the left up here for your selection cursor, which means you can drag it around. Don't worry too much about getting the perfect size, as you can edit it up at the top window here. My design asked for a 50mm wide keyring and 50mm high to make it a perfect circle. As you can see, it's filled in our circle black, which isn't very helpful because we won't be able to see what's happening in the middle. In order to change this, you can go to Object and select Fill and Stroke. This brings up the side panel where you can select flat color, no fill, or other effects that we don't need to worry about today. For most designs, no fill will be needed for the center, but in order to give it a line, you can click Stroke Paint and then define flat color as your line. It's always useful to leave this box up once it's up, as we'll be changing fill and stroke quite a lot. If you did want to make a more irregularly shaped keyring, you can use the Bezier curves function down here on the left hand side, which helps you draw nice straight lines from point to point, or if you click, hold and then drag, it creates a curve. Once you're happy with your outline, you can go back to where you started off, and where the red box is highlighted, click and it will create a shape. Again, you don't need to be too worried about the size and shape of that, as you can change it using this tool here. You can drag individual paths or nodes, or adjust the Bezier handles to get your curves just right.